Hello. The simplest way by which you can tell whether your child has classical autism or virtual autism is when did you observe the autism like behaviors? If your child did not develop any speech or social interaction from the beginning, like a missing eye contact, response to name, it is more likely a diagnosis of classical autism associated with sensory issues. But if there was an initial speech and social interaction, but at a later age you observe that these behaviors have changed, then it is more likely a diagnosis called virtual autism. Let's first understand what happens in the brain with this. It means that if more than 4 hours a day of virtual environment is given to a child, something becomes less in the brain known as the white matter. This helps in connecting the two sides of the brain, which help in thought processing and organization. So all of that gets disrupted in the head of the child. And that's why they display so many sensory and behavioral problems. So let's see what will happen if your child is below 3 years of age and has more than 2 hours of screen time. It will turn into a screen addiction syndrome. They cannot do without it, and the demand will keep on increasing for the number of hours they need it. That is why initially when you try to stop the screen time, there are frequent meltdowns, just like the withdrawal symptoms of a drug. So just like you have phased in the screen time, you also have to phase it out. But this won't work because virtual autism is also a no parent-child interaction syndrome. If you do not increase your interaction with your child in terms of social interaction, play with the child, spending more and more time with your child, the symptoms are not going to go away. Now let's talk about the most important part of the video, how to improve this social interaction because you've already taken away the screen time of the child. 8 simple steps over here. First, eye contact. It is such a wide topic that I would really recommend to click the card to understand different activities for improving eye contact, but a very simple tip over here. Try to come down to the face level of the child, the same eye level as the child is, to get a better response from them. Secondly, reading. Read to even a 6-month-old child. Get storybooks, big pictures. Try to enact the parts so that they understand whatever they are seeing on the screen is available to them right there. You can enact the parts, show emotions and expressions associated with that, and they will show a much better response. Thirdly, talk to them about everything. How? Eating, dressing, grooming. You are wanting your child to take a bath, talk to them. Let's clean the arms, let's clean the legs. It is so easy to talk to your child all the time. Do not make your meal times screen times. Initially, try to communicate with the child as much as possible. And most importantly, give them time to respond when you're talking to them. Mostly, you try to put in words in the child's mouth. Say hello, say you have understood, say what you are eating, say it is milk. Give them time to respond, give them time to understand your question. Let's talk about learning next. It is as simple as copying and imitation. But you do not start with the child copying you, but see what the child's play interest is. Let them initiate the play and then you try to copy them so they understand that you want to play with them rather than telling them what to play. I have again a beautiful video on this for Floortime training where you can get so many ideas on how to interact with the child and expand their play without interrupting it much. This can help to increase their play behavior from sensory play into purposeful play. The best sensory and social experiences can come by taking the child outside every day for at least 1 hour. Take them to any open space where they can enjoy the nature. Parks, playgrounds, they are a must. They will also get opportunity to enjoy sensory play. Also, I told about modifying their sensory play into purposeful play, but sensory play is also equally important for them. Why? Because by watching the screens, What they have really gained is visual stimuli in the form of fast-paced programs and auditory or sound-based stimuli, the music, the dialogues. That's why they talk like that in the form of dialogues, not like a regular speech. So it is important that you give them opportunity to explore other senses as much as possible. And finally, make them an active participant of their self-care. At least once a day, let them select what they want to eat, what kind of clothes they want to wear. Use mirror as a feedback so that they can try different outfits, try different accessories in the hands, mittens, gloves, wearing caps, wearing different kind of shoes. Their body awareness also increases with that. And secondly, try to involve them in household chores like carrying the laundry. If you think they're going to drop it, use a cart. They can push and pull it, a sensory experience. Distribute the plates on the table or collect the plates from the table. Watering the plants. There are so many activities where you can involve them. My final message for this video is, doing all this is not hard. Just enough to bring your child to their age-appropriate development level. Let me know if it was an informative video for you. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more informative videos like this, and please leave your suggestions and comments about this video or any other videos you want me to cover on this channel. We will meet again soon.